Okay, we're here. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to Stock Markets with Bruce. I'm your buddy, Uncle Bruce, and I am located at the moment in Zermatt, Switzerland. And there could be worse places to be. This is pretty darn good. It is unfortunately our last week here. Jennifer and I, Jennifer and I have to get going here. We're leaving on Friday, heading our way up to Hamburg for a couple of nights, 4 nights. And then we're going to grab the Queen Mary 2 ocean liner from Hamburg all the way to New York City in a 10-day jaunt across the Atlantic. Looking forward to catching up with some of you folks in New York City on October the 26th, Saturday, at Carmine's for lunch. You're welcome to join us if you want to pop in for a meet and greet. Love to see you there. Welcome all to the program today. We're 28 minutes away from opening here. Another week of fun on the markets. What will the stocks do? Rocket Lab has been threatening to break through $10 all morning here. It's already done it once. Took a shot to 10.50 for a moment this morning. Now it's sitting around 9.90 a share. On Sofi, we're at 8.34 a share. We closed at 8.39 on Friday, and that is the highest level for SoFi in over 6 months. Some of you may not realize that. You might be going, really? I thought, 8 something. We've been here for a while. Is that such a big deal? Here's the Friday. Here's the quote or the chart on Friday evening or afternoon. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you can see the stock went from the 8 level into the 775 level. And then on Friday, it shot up here. So that looked okay for the week. But then you look back for the last 90 days, July, August, September, October. Look at that. What's the highest level through that time frame? And then go back here to April, May, June, July. Look at this. We've had a couple of false starts where the stock would try to go and back off, try to go and back up. Well, finally, since, look at that, July 24, August 24, look at that, September 24, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, and now 839 with an 841 high print on Friday afternoon. Shares aren't backing off. They're not backing off to 750 or anything like that. We're holding this 8-something level, and something tells me we might just be getting ready to do a little pop here, which is fine by this guy. 835 right now. Hey, why don't we go to 9 this week? 925. Well, let's head for $10 the week after that. Come out with earnings the week after that and run to 11. Because shouldn't it be there anyway? 11, 12, and more. If it can break 10, what's the number it has to break here? 1049. Anything over 1049 a share for SoFi, 52-week highs. And those were set back in February. So we might well be setting ourselves up here with SoFi, a new higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher. We might just break out and make our run to the 10, 11, 12 neighborhood, which then sets up a whole other interesting situation, which, of course, is this call option that is hanging out there, and no one talks about it. Nobody talks about the call option hanging over the SoFi shares. This capped call financing the company did 4 months ago, 5 months ago, where they raised $850 million. They bought their own call option on their own stock. $80 million is what SoFi paid to buy its very own call option on its own stock. Nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. No analyst talks about it. You can read all the gobbledygook on SoFi, on any discussion board out there. No one talks about this deal. This deal is going to create all hell is going to break loose. This baby's going to hit 88 miles an hour, and you're going to see some serious poop. You're going to see some serious poop. 14.54 a share is the magic number. 14.54 is where that capped call transaction maxes out, and it makes SoFi a net profit in excess of $850 million. No one talks about it. No one. Everybody talks about the student loans, and everybody talks about interest rates, and everyone talks about SoFi Stadium, and clueless idiots. But you know what? It's good news for you because you're in on the know. You are aware of the cap call transaction. You're hanging out here. You're aware of it. And Rocket Lab had to break 850 for its cap call transaction to max out. So Rocket Lab could make $350 million profit on its option. The stock's at $9.90. Thank you very much. SoFi will make $850, $900 million in profit, maybe even $1 billion by the time it's all said and done, at $14.54. And the stock will go up another 20, 30% after that. And yes, $20 a share on your SoFi is where it's going to go. It's going to go there. There's no question about it. It's good. There are 1.7 billion reasons why it's going to go there. But no one's going to tell you about it. And nobody. No. And these analysts, these so-called geniuses that are these professional Wall Street whatevers, they don't understand the deal. They don't even know they haven't got a clue. Or they're shills for the shorters. I don't know. I do know that the number of shares shorted on SoFi, 187 million. That's how many shares are shorted on SoFi. These guys are about to enter a world of hurt that they've never experienced before. Because for every dollar they've put against this stock, they're now going to lose $2. They're going to lose the dollar plus two more. They're going to get whacked. And who's going to benefit? Right here, you guys. If you're holding the stock, you sold the stock to write cash secured puts, you guys are going to be in pretty good position. You'll just be going, I like this. I like this game, Uncle Bruce. I like the fact some of you have been saying to me, I like the fact that I can take SoFi shares right now, sell them into this market, and turn around and write $12, $10 cash secured puts that don't expire until January 2026, for an example, and take in my hands equal to almost half the money, half more, 50% more money than they're worth right now. I can get a 50% bonus added to my cash balance today by making this move. I like this game. I really do. Shares want to go to $10, $12. These puts will be worthless, and you will buy them back for a little bit of time value, and you will roll them into $14, $15, or $16 cash secured puts, taking, again, another massive cash grab up front. In other words, you don't have to wait for the stock to go to $10 or $12 to get $10 or $12 for your stock. You can have it now by writing out of the money, or in the money, cash secured puts. That's the strategy here. If you're sitting on a 401k, an RRSP, a retirement account of some kind, and you're allowed to write cash secured puts, most of you should be able to do that. You could add as much as 50% to your balance, your value of your retirement account today. You can do it on Rocket Lab, you can do it on GameStop, you can do it on AI, you can do it on NVIDIA, whatever one you want to do it on. If you're a fan of SoFi, and you're an optimist like I am about the company growing and growing and growing, then you can make your move now, take the dough, and say, thank you very much, gamblers, for handing me my gift of a return to the $10, $12 neighborhood today. Very well done. Giddy up, kids. I welcome you all to the party. I welcome you all to the show. If you've taken my lessons through my website, you've gone to stockmarkerswithbruce.ca. Right there, there's the website. You've checked out my classes and you've learned how to write stock options. You understand how they work. You understand why they exist. You understand the psychology of the market, of the option market. You're winning. And the question now is how much you want to win by. If you're happy getting 4% return on your money through these, ETFs and stuff, these low interest paying GICs, well, God bless you. Good luck in your retirement. Making 3-4% a year because inflation is eating you alive. You've probably lost 10% on your buying power in the last year alone. By the way, there's a new term out there. I read that this weekend in the Wall Street Journal. They call it being a Henry. Are you a Henry? Are any of you out there Henrys? Do you know what that means, Henry? What did that mean? Having enough revenue? No. Yeah. It basically means Henry. I didn't write it down. Never having enough revenue, whatever it is. Yeah. Not having enough. Doing well, but not doing well enough. How about that? Yeah. Here we go. Henry's. I think I might still be able to see that article here on this. I'll break it down for you.
8-number revenue.
Meet the Henrys, 6-figure earners who don't feel rich. Are you one of these people? It's apparently called high earner. That's where Henry comes from. HE, high earner, not rich yet. That's what a Henry stands for. And then there's an Henri, an HENRE, and that is a high earner, not rich ever. There you go. So we're talking about people making $200,000 to $300,000 a year. Gross, take away all those taxes and whatever. And with kids, they figure out that they can't afford to buy a house because they happen to make big money, but you don't make $300,000 a year in a little tiny town where you can buy a $200,000 house. You want to make $300,000 a year, you're going to be in New York, Los Angeles, cities where it's expensive to live. Likely in states where there are state taxes to give you all those services you want. And so we have people here paying 35% taxes on $300,000. They have netting $200,000, and then to get a mortgage and to buy a house in LA, $1.5 million. They haven't got $500,000 down. They got to work year after year. These folks are the kind of folks that have $250,000 student loans when they graduate in order to get these high-paying jobs. Well, 5 years into the high-paying job with kids already and other expenses, you're saddled with payments up to here, and you're trying to save $20,000 a year, $30,000 a year, $40,000 a year towards a $1.5 million house. You need a down payment of $300,000, $400,000. How long is it going to take at $30,000 a year to save $400,000 on a down? Impossible. By the time you've got $400,000, the house is now $3 million. You're never getting there. So they're renting, or they're living in much smaller houses than they thought they were. They just can't seem to get ahead. Isn't that interesting? Henrys. Do you want to be a Henry? I don't know. Some people don't feel sorry for Henrys because they go, well, you're making a lot of money, and hey, you can't buy that mansion you've always wanted, but hey, are you starving? You're still enjoying a holiday from time to time, and you're still, what?
The more money you have, the more money you spend.
What?
Right?
Auntie Jen, thank you for the knowledge. The more money you make, the more money you spend. That's true.
It's not what you make, it's what you spend.
It's what you spend is how rich you really are. That's true. Now, if you've got 3 kids and they're all in private school, and you got a car payment or two, 2 incomes,
dance and soccer,
and they're in
band, and
they're in all these activities, and then there's whatever. Look, I'm not crying for a Henry. Okay, I'm not crying with a violin here. It is just it's a situation that we're in. Apparently, 15 years ago, the average house in the United States was 200 something thousand, and theoretically by now they should be 300 something thousands. But the average house in America today is 400 something thousand. So these Henrys have gotten caught off guard, going, well, we were kind of hoping for, 15 years ago, we were looking at $600,000 houses that we thought would be 7, 8, 900,000 now. And these are 1.2 to 1.4 million now. Like, they're way more expensive than we thought they would be. And I got to generate 500,000 to get that kind of a house. And I'm not going to get that kind of money, because 200,000 a year, 300,000 a year is pretty good money, depending on what it is you do for a living. Look, option writers. If you're here and you're an option writer, I keep telling you, and I tell you, and I tell you, I am trying to get you guys to the point where you're going to make $30,000 a month writing options. And some of you, I know, have gone, oh, Bruce, that would be the pie in the sky scenario for me. 30,000 a month. Oh my God. I can't imagine living life at 30,000 a month. Well, there are people earning 30,000 a month with taxation and everything else, and they're not living the lifestyle they thought they were going to lead, funny enough. And of course, these folks, let's keep this in mind, some of these people earning 200,000, 300,000 a year are one medical situation away from poverty in America. Yeah, there's health care. And for those making big money, they've got, pretty good healthcare packages, but you're not fully covered for everything. And when it comes time for the insurance company to pay up and they say you're not covered, good luck with your $50,000 legal bill to go after these guys. Where's that coming from? Your pocket. There's no guarantee out there. If you're an option writer, however, and you fall down and twist your ankle, or you bust your hip or something, you can still write options once you come out of the ether. You're still able to write options from a hospital bed with one of these, from your recliner at home, wherever. So even in tough times, you should be able to write options. Now, if you and your wife are both studying how to write options, there's the backup plan. There's, I go down, you keep writing. You go down, I keep writing. I mean, we have this income coming in, this income source. We're self-employed, managing our assets. That's a far stronger position than being a employee of a company where you could be laid off at any time. How many people out there have been laid off of $200,000 to $400,000 a year careers in the last 2 years? Tons of companies have dumped divisions, sold off to other companies, only to watch the new owners decimate the staff by 50%. There's a lot of people out there in a tenuous $200,000 a year job. Scary stuff. Well, if you can make this kind of money writing options, you're not in a tenuous situation at all. So keep taking those classes, kids, and I'll do the best I can to get you to the promised land, because my God, it's scary out there. It's scary out there. Anyway, there you have it. I've got a poll question going today. Have you seen the poll question today? Let's take a look. Where is that? Isn't that over here? Yes. The poll question today. Thank you, by the way, for those of you hitting the thumbs up button. We're already at 50. Thank you for 50 thumbs ups. The poll question, 75 responses so far. I will generate more than blank from writing options in 2024. Now, 76 respondents, 57% are saying, I'm going to make more than $10,000 this year writing options. 21% of you say, I'm going to generate more than $25,000 in 2024. 11% of you are saying, I'm going to generate more than $50,000 in 2024. That's more than $4,000 a month. And 12% of you are saying, Bruce, I'm going to generate more than $100,000 in 2024. That is $8,000 or more a month coming in. 12% of you are already at that level. So congratulations, 10, 25, 50, or 100. Let me know what do you think? Where have you tallied up how you're doing so far this year? How much money have you made writing options in 2024? And how much do you think you're going to be able to add to that for the rest of October and November and December? You should be able to fairly conservatively figure this out, knowing that, well, yeah, I'm writing call options, or I'm writing cash secured puts, or I'm writing credit spreads or poor man covered calls. You should be able to factor out, oh yeah, I should be able to add those, write that, then I'll be able to write that many more, and I'll write that many more. And then by the end of the year, that'll add up to how much for 2024 will it be? Congratulations for those of you who are adding income to your income. You're getting returns from the market that you never got before. You figured out how to take money from gamblers because you've become a casino and you're not a sap where all those slot machines are. You own slot machines that are making you money. Way to go, guys. Keep up the good work and don't stop now. We've only just begun. Henrys. Are you a Henry? Do you know a Henry? Do any of you know who a Henry is? High earner, not rich yet. Apparently, these Henrys, what they're saying in this article anyway, the folks that were interviewed for the article, they're saying stuff like, yeah, my mom and dad were middle class, hardworking folks, and they I got into college, and they helped me through high school. I got to school, but I graduated with 150, 200,000 in debt. But that's okay, because I immediately started at 80,000 a year 10 years ago, and been working my way up, and I got to 100,000 a year, and I got to 125 a year, and I'm making some bonuses, and now I'm at 200,000 a year. But these folks are caught where they don't have a $500,000 inheritance waiting for them, or and their parents are in their 50s and 60s. They're in good shape. I mean, they're going to be around for a long time. So these Henrys that are in their 30s making some good dough, they're not going to inherit money from their mother and father for another 20 years until they're in their 50s, which means they will not be able to move into a larger house with the kids or whatever, or to the nicer neighborhood. They'll have to live off their cash flow. And like I say, someone who has a nice paying job today can't guarantee themselves that they will absolutely make this kind of money for the rest of their working careers, because there are too many organizations out there who are looking into artificial intelligence and all kinds of other ways to enhance revenue in their organizations to eliminate overhead, eliminate personnel, and run a company in a more leaner way. And that is where middle management and upper middle management, these folks are vulnerable to extinction. You try to replace a $250,000 job with another $250,000 job, not easily done. So there's a lot of folks out there that go from, zero up to 300 grand back to 150, and they try to get back to the 300 level only to be knocked down again. And there's only so many years you can pound away to keep going until a future management team has recruits coming in, candidates for a $150,000 job that could become a $250,000 job in 10 years. And they look at someone like you and they go, well, you're already 45 years old. We really are looking for a 35-year-old. We want someone here for the next 25 years. You might be out of here by the time you're 55. We're not going to take you on. That is the problem with time. This is why if you can become a manager of your own assets, you will never fire yourself. You will do this option writing. Unlike Mr. Takagi, you will be doing this for the rest of your life. Mr. Takagi would not give the code to Hans Gruber and his friends. And so, unfortunately, Mr. Takagi will not be joining us for the rest of his life. And so there you are. Don't be a Takagi, okay? Don't get caught being a Takagi. I do the best I can for you kids. Richard Carlin, thank you for being thumbs up number one. and being here today. Deep Value, D.H. Ruda, Hector, CKT, Joel Warner. How you guys doing? Welcome, everybody. Juan is here. James of the Misty Tree is here. Larry Titus, Corinne is here. Charlie is here. Not a lurker anymore is also here. Welcome, all of you. Ed is saying hi. How you going, Ed? Ed, you got to become a member. Your name is in black ink. You got to become a member. H. Gregory, number 41, Uncle Bruce. Thanking you all for your wisdom, killing these put and call credit spreads the last 2 months. Way to go, buddy. Makisco, good morning, everybody. Dude, MSTR doing pretty well too. Added $100 per share in a year. They also do capped call transaction. It's a huge value boost. Very interesting. The man says $15 puts for Jan 26, $7 premium. That is nuts. There you go. Walter Young. Good morning, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen and Bagel Familia. Thumbs up number 45. Go Sofi, Rocket Lab, and GameStop. There you go, Walter Young. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Leads. Stock Market with Bruce, what are your thoughts on the mother of all short squeeze? Will the system allow to ever happen, or will the buy button be disabled again? You know what? Leads. Gotta tell you, I gotta tell you, I don't know here what's easier. I don't even think I can buy and sell options in the UK. Yes, you can. If you're in the UK, you can use IBKR, International Brokerage. You can do this. I gotta tell you, since 2021, when I went on live every day with you guys, and I was talking GameStop, and all the other meme stocks, and all the what was the talk going on? The meme talk going on. What's the name of that site that my daughter said you're blowing up on? Reddit and Wall Street Bets and all these chats. And I personally, I'm happy to report that I would bet you 95% of my viewers now don't need to worry about a mother of all short squeeze and are not thinking of a mother of all short squeeze. Yeah, they would love to see something squeeze out and take off. We saw GameStop 3-4 months ago run to $60. We saw it, but it doesn't last. It's not a way to guarantee a retirement. It's fireworks. It's a fireworks show. We all love fireworks. They're pretty and they're exciting, and then they go up in smoke and they go away. Where do you make your money? Where can you make your money? Writing options. That's the name of the game, baby. Since mid-2021, we have shifted over to this side, and I've lost a lot of viewers who would not even entertain the thought of writing options. Oh, no way. No. That's like shorting stock. I'm not going to short GameStop. I'm looking for the mother of all short squeeze. Whatever. They're gone. They're wherever they've gone to. I don't know where they've gone to. Some folks left this channel and then came back and kind of went, you're still on the air. It's kind of funny, you were one of those zillions of guys talking about GameStop and all these meme stocks, and most of them are gone. Like 90% of all the people that were on the air when you were on the air back in 2021, Uncle Bruce, they're all gone. Their channels they don't even exist anymore. And yet, you're still here. And yet I am. And I started talking about writing options and how to take money from the gamblers, the saps. $5 trillion a week is in this business. You got to get your fair share. And in the UK, you can write options. In Germany, you can write options. In the Netherlands, in France, in Italy, anywhere in Europe, you can write options. Canada, USA, Mexico, anywhere in Latin America, Asia, you can write US stock options. Now, it might require you to get off your duff and do some Google searching. But there are folks here who will tell you, definitely you can use some brokerage firms to do some option writing. Some are better than others, but it can be done. You got to just want it bad enough to make it happen. That is no question about it. 37 Rocco, what platform are you peeps using? I'm in Canada, by the way. What platforms are Canadians using? Canadians, answer 37 Rocco. The man, I need more than $8,000 in my account before I can answer your poll question. Mr. Premium, happy Monday, time to fill our pockets. Rocco, newly retired now, 2 weeks. About to come into the bagel room. Just got to line up my ducks first. I have a great pension, and I'm looking to use some of my holdings to write cash secured puts. Rock and roll, man. There's definitely there are definitely places to do this, and congratulations on your retirement. Zane of Austin, the elite and wealthy have completely disconnected themselves from reality. Average wages are from 15 to 30,000 at best. Anyone making more than that is lucky or installed or is lying. Dude, Leeds, you can do options in the UK. A number of brokerages allow it. Who cares? Says good morning, folks. Dude, IBKR and IG Group bought Tasty Works and all have options in the UK. There you go, dude. IBKR, did not buy Tasty, but they have options. Whoops. James of the Mystery. Rocket Lab just won a contract from NASA for a Mars mission. Stock is 10.03. Larry Titus, the bells have rung, Bruce. We're open. Richard Carlin is going ding, 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 nee, nee, nee. The man, I don't think the hedge funds will allow. I think they learned their lesson. They have a plan to stop them. Zane of the Oz, probably because they were bots. These leaves, LLC, good morning. 3 leaves, good morning. People are screaming for Mother of all short squeezes. June, I'm a new member of this channel. And I just want you to know, I'm a new member of this channel. June, welcome to the Chillin' with Uncle Bruce membership level of this channel. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, everybody out there. 97 of you have already done voting on this poll question. Thank you very much. Just as we're opening, appreciate the 97 votes. If you're able to answer the poll question today, I'd appreciate it. 76 of you have hit the thumbs up button. Thank you for that. Keep it coming, and let's see how much richer you kids can get. The man, I'm getting there, though, making about 400 to 600 a month. It's coming. It's coming. It all starts somewhere. 500 a month, 300 a month, 1,000 a month. When it grows, though, when it starts to go, it really starts to go. And that is the key here. Stick with it. Learn how these options work. Very conservatively, I'm doing options. Amy J, good morning. I'm number 77. Good morning, Amy J. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you all for being here today. All of you who have come through here and are joining us every day. Those of you who have hit the thumbs up button every single time. Those of you who hit the button on the rerun, I appreciate that because it keeps counting towards this channel's legitimacy in the eyes of the YouTube analytical computers. Thank you for helping out. Appreciate it. We're going members only commentary right now. Please become a member like June became a member today. Join us and join her. And thank you all for becoming part of this familia. We love having you, and we want you to get richer. Nothing personal. We just want you to get rich. I don't want any of you out there to be worried about being laid off. I don't want any of you to worry about your company being bought out by somebody else and people telling you, oh, it'll be fine. The new management really will love you. You're such an integral part of the company. And then 3 months later, you get the letter. Yeah, gee, due to cutbacks, we're going to cut back your salary by 30% and demote you, But you're welcome to stay. Get ready. Don't believe it. I don't want you to get caught in that kind of a cycle. Become someone who knows how to write options on your assets, and start making 300, 400, 500 a month on the side. Start that. Let's go from there. Yeah. You'll get to 1,000 a month pretty quickly. Then you'll find 12 to 1,500 a month coming in on average. A few months later, I'm bringing in 2,000 a month. Hey, this is good. I didn't think I could do that. 2,500 a month is coming in. 3,000 a month is coming in. After a while, you're going to start to yawn. Yeah, it's 3,500 a month. Oh, 35. You're going to get so used to it, it's going to be normal. People will remind you, didn't you tell me a year ago you were making like 500 a month? You'll go, oh yeah, that's right. I remember when we were doing. I was writing options. I was making 500 a month at that. Yeah, now it's 3,500 a month. It's been an interesting year. Wait till next year. The compounding continues, kids. Welcome everybody. Alex, number 77. Good afternoon, Bruce and Bagel Familia. Let's make some money this week. Yes, sir. Let's do that. Splayer, good morning, y'all. I'm still tired, but I'm almost finished with another 8 hours of paid studying time.
You can do it.
You can do it, Splayer. You can do it. Oh my gosh. June. Oh, good morning, Uncle Bruce. I have Sofi. 17 Jan 25, $7 calls. Should I continue to ride the wave? Okay, now are you long these calls? You have Sofi, 17th of January 2025, $7 calls, 100. Do you have 100 of these $7 calls? That expire in January 2020. Have you? I'm not sure what exactly this question is, but you're in the money. There's no doubt about that. They have book value. They have some time value. But the question here is, what you paid for them, what they're worth right now, how you doing? SoFi, $8.50 right now, up a dime. Thank you very much. Go SoFi, go. If there's sevens, you're up. You're $1.50 book plus what time? What are they trading at? 2.25? I don't even know. I don't know. Should you sell those puts, those calls, and then write cash secured puts up to 10 on each of those instead of buying the stock, and then take the premium of that for January 26th? And I mean, I don't know. I mean, you may have to write me an email here. You got to let me know what you're up to. But yeah, a Splayer, and just in case, have a successful day, everybody. JL Mark attained 86 years old today. I'm still up, and I'm upright, and I'm writing cash secured puts on SoFi. Thanks to Uncle Bruce, growing my IPOE while average. JL, way to go, pal. Keep the drive alive, my friend. That's very inspirational. I love this, and it's awesome, man. This is awesome. Alex, June, are these puts? Splayer, thanks. I try my best. Harry, I have Rocket Lab. Jan 25, $7 cash secured puts. Do you recommend I roll them up to 9s or 10s now? It's like owning an ATM machine. Yes, I would recommend you go at least to 10s, maybe go to 12s and take some serious money off the table. You won't be able to write as many, but you'll get more money per. And so, yes, make sure you get premium. Go out to Jan 26 and say, thank you, sir. May I have another bunch of dough? Take the cash. Yeah, Rocket Lab 10:03 right now. SoFi 8:48, and we're up and running and getting this party started. Welcome everyone to the show. Nice to have you here today. Let's just see what the markets want to hand out today. Isn't it fun? Let me plug in my big ass iPad here. There we go. Juice it up a little bit. The Dow is off 132. Hardly matters. People make money in this market, whether it goes up or down, doesn't matter. We're up 6 on Rocket Lab. AI down 13. GameStop up a penny. SoFi up 9. Nvidia's up 237. What else is going on here? Apple down 180. Tesla down 220. Google is up 15 cents. Google down 15 and Microsoft down 55. Netflix down $20 a share today. Take a little hit, $6.99 a share. Meta up 229, Amazon down 469, and Eli Lilly up 945. Supermicro up $1, 42.23 or so. Uber down 19, Adobe down 3, AMD down 96, Unity down 12, Enphase down 111. Cisco down 4 cents. Pfizer up 90 to 29.48. That story continues. An activist investment group is involved there. IBM down a nickel. HPQ up 9. Home Depot down 3.30. Vanek up 28. Goldman down $1. Boeing up 190. They're trying to restart those contract talks with their union. Target down 140. JP Morgan up $2. Costco up $2. Walmart down 20 cents. Disney down 25. American Airlines down 2 cents. DraftKings down $1. AMC down 11 cents to 4.28. Royal Caribbean down 49 cents. So a little mixed bag here and there, backing around. 121 loss on the Dow. Nothing burger. Really a nothing burger here at the moment. Welcome all to the party. Welcome all to the show today. And let's see how much richer some of you can get today as these markets fire up, and we'll see what's going on. The Dow's down 112, S&P down 18, NASDAQ down 74, third of a point, quarter of a point. No, nothing. Oil up $1. Not much going on in the big picture. But option writers around here are getting rich. Harry, thanks, Uncle Bruce. You changed my life. Rock and roll here. I love it, pal. Love this. Hostergaard has sent me 20 DKK. Is that Danish kroners? I got 517. What you recommend I do? Sofi puts. What? I got 5.175. What do you recommend I do? No, it's a dollar sign. It's $5.17.5. So I'm not sure what my friend is asking me exactly. But if you're going to write, if you own SoFi at 517, great. You can always sell the shares and immediately write cash secured puts against it, 10s, 12s for Jan 26, and take in a lot of money. And then write more with that money, and write more with that. Yes, depending how many you have. If that's the question. June says call, Alex. I own calls. So June, I'm assuming I'm assuming that this message means that June owns calls, $7 calls that expire Jan 25 on the 17th of January 2025, and you have 100 of them. I'm assuming that's what this means. I'm still guessing because I'm trying to piece it together as best as I can with what little I have. Harry, MST is up 5%. It's paying huge premiums. Guys, get in there. Little Chaos, 51754. EU is 5175. They use periods instead of commas. Again, thanks, Little Chaos. I still don't know what the exact meaning of this is, but I'm trying. With SoFi right now, let me take a peek here at where are we at now? 846. I may or may not be able to get my options to show here. And what was I going to show anyway? I was going to look at my puts for January. The 10s are 260 to 325, and if you can get 320.25 for them, that would be really good money. The 12s are 299 bid to 590 on the ask. Last trade 445. The 15s on SoFi for, again, Jan 2026, those are 650 to 750, less $7. Now, back to January 2025, the 17th, there we are, $7 calls, I'm assuming, are 180 to 184 each, and they're worth $1.48 right now. Now, my quotes are 10 minutes behind, so, give or take, but that sounds accurate. So June would have 100 of these worth $180 a piece. So that would be 18 grand worth of calls. Now, if she were to get 18 grand to sell them and then turns around and writes $10 cash secured puts for Jan 26 against the 18,000, that would be 18 puts at roughly $3 a piece. That would bring in $5,400, allowing her to write 5 more, which would bring in another $1,500, allowing her to write another one. And so there would be some multiplication there. There could be some partying going on over there. Again, it's not 100 puts, but it's a chunk at a nice price. Of course, if she were to go right to the 12s, bring in 18 grand and write $12 put contracts, she'd be able to write 15 $12 puts, bringing her maybe $4.50 to $5 each. Again, that's close to upwards of 6,000, and that would let her write another 5, and that would bring her another 2,500, which would allow her to write 2 more. And so 2 and 5 is 7 plus the original whatever I said, 12. Yeah, there'd be there be potential in those hills. Okay, thank you. Yes, 200. I'm sorry, I'm new to options. I'm trying to figure it out myself. And that's what scares me. Is that you're new to options and you got a bunch, and I don't know if you know what you have and what you're doing and how you're doing it. But you're at the right place. Certainly, the key now is to. I'm hoping you've taken some of my classes, or you're going to take a couple immediately. Number 1 and 2 would be the first thing you want to do here as soon as possible, and figure out exactly what's happening here, because we got to get you to be a writer, not be long, but be a writer of contracts. That's where you're going to make your money here, big money. But interesting. Again, if you've got 200 of these contracts instead of 100 of these contracts, well, then we're dealing with $36,000 worth of stock. And now we're talking a lot more puts that can be written versus cost. Anyway, I'm just trying to figure this all out. Used to be a lot easier for me. It's not that easy anymore. Anyway, there you have it. 985 on Rocket Lab. Up a nickel so far today. Sofi 847, 848. The Dow off 140 at the moment as we speak. Anti-Jen, would you be able to open the door for us a bit? I'm really hot, like really warm. And I kind of need a t-shirt, Stock Marks with Bruce t-shirt, because I've got to change out of this. I'm cooking here. I'm hot. Like, I'm hot. Okay. I'm hot. I'm telling you, I'm hot. Welcome, everybody. Nice to see you here, and welcome to the show, and welcome to the program. Yeah. So Rocket Lab 986, go Rocket Lab. GameStop down 16, SoFi up 7, NVIDIA up 196. That's where we're at right now, everybody. Welcome to the program. Hastergaard, thank you for that Danish krona donation. I do appreciate it. I hope I've been able to answer your question. I'm not exactly sure if I know, exactly what it is you asked me, but I hope I got it right. June, I'm hoping the same thing for you. But we're working here. Thank you all for popping in and catching up with us. Yeah, the Dow up off 149, S&P down 19.9, Nasdaq down 85, oil up 124 a barrel right now. That is where we're at the moment. Okay, everybody, thank you all for joining in and seeing us today. Great to have you here. Welcome all to the party. The other day, I made a video yesterday on my other channel talking about the hotel that Jen and I were staying at, the Park Plaza Westminster Bridge Hotel, and right here is a picture of the Waterloo rail station that sort of fans out, and right at the bottom of the picture, it looks like a big heart. That building, that is our hotel. That's the hotel we're staying at, just beside the Waterloo station. And we were able to look out over the Westminster Bridge from our location. I tell you, it was fantastic. This is a shot here of our hotel on the bottom left, and there's the Westminster Bridge and the Houses of Parliament over there. And Big Ben is right there beside the bridge. That was a great location. We enjoyed our 2 weeks at that hotel. Here's the front of the hotel right here. When you come in at nighttime, there's the front entrance right there. And yeah, pretty cool place. I'm purposely showing you pictures of the hotel so that I can change. I don't want you to watch me naked. There's a picture of the hotel from the London Eye, that big Ferris wheel. That's pretty cool. And here's a photo from the bridge itself. If you go to the London Westminster Bridge.
That on air, are you?
Yeah, I'm doing it on air right now. I can't see anything. So they're looking at a picture of the Westminster Bridge Hotel.
I thought you'd lost it.
Thought you lost. Yeah. She knows me so well. I thought you lost it. There's a photo of me with the Big Ben in the background there. You can probably barely see that, but there it is. Anyway, we're alive and well. Okay, I've got a Stink Bit Save Lives t-shirt on. Thank you, Auntie Jen. Thank you for believing in me. I thought you lost it. since 1976. I thought you lost it. There you go. Anyway, welcome all to the program, and it's great to have you here. Oh my gosh. What is going to happen this week with stocks, and how rich are you kids going to get, and when does Sofi go to $12 a share? Here's the question. And $14.54 a share. And then $20 a share. I mean, when? We're ready. We're all here. We're all set. We're all dressed. Just let us know when. Will do. As soon as I see something, you'll be the first to hear from me if I know. Any event, there you go. Let's take a look at this poll question one more time. How are we doing on that? The thumbs up meter now is 100. Oh, you guys are incredible. Thank you. 100 thumbs ups. Thank you. 210 people watching. We have 121 votes now that have come in on my poll question today, which reads, I will generate more than blank from writing options in 2024. Now, out of 121 of you, 54% say I'm going to make more than $10,000 this year. And 23% of you say I'm going to make more than $25,000 this year. Now, when I read that first response, the 10,000 response, the way I read it is 54% of you say you're going to make more than 10 grand, but not more than 25 grand. So it's going to be more than 10 with up to 25,000, where 23% of you are saying 25,000 is the base. It could be as much as 49,000. 50,000 or higher, 11% of you are saying 50 to 100,000, and 11% of you saying 100,000 at least or more. That is how I read this poll response, and I love it. So one more time, I will generate more than 10,000, more than 25,000, more than 50,000, more than 100,000 in dollars from writing options in 2024. I gotta believe that a majority of you who are answering that poll question are answering it because of this channel. You've been here since 2021, watching me every day. You've taken my classes. You've learned how to write options now. And some of you are 2 and 3 years into this. And so you're able to tell us all that, yeah, I'm generating 10 to 25 grand a year, 25 to 50, 50 to 100, or 100 plus. Thank you all for these responses. This is absolutely wonderful. I just want the world to know, the world of folks out here that stumble into this show or somehow end up here, that there are folks out there who are making some serious bucks writing options. And this isn't like a $500 a month once in a while thing, or you can only write an option once a year or something like that. This is a form of consistent and continual income coming into your hands. And there are folks here picking it off, taking some dough off the table, and I'm loving it. Thank you all for responding. Larry says, Ian, Uncle Bruce, these after hours getting undressed on camera is getting kind of risky. A little, Sharon, I sold 30 January 2026 SoFi covered calls, and I received $2, $6,000. They are taking up $21,000, including the $6 premium. I can buy them back for $1.30. And I can lock in a profit of $2 grand and start again. What do you think? So there you have it. So now the question is, should Sharon buy back calls that she wrote? Should she buy back these calls for $1.30 and take the profit? What do you think I should do? Now, of course, she's writing calls on either shares that she has or on deep in the money calls she owns. I'm going to guess she owns shares, 3,000 shares, and she wrote 30 calls. She got $6 grand in. She can now, give back, 3,900 of it, keep the rest. Thank you very much, she says. what do you think? Now, in reality, what she could do is she could write January 26 calls again, but I wouldn't recommend she write calls. I wouldn't do that. I would really lean towards buying back these calls and then doing a turnaround and sell your SoFi shares into the market and instantly write 10 or $12 cash secured puts on SoFi. And if you bring in, I know you got 3,000 shares, you bring in about $25,000. You can write 25 cash secured puts at maybe $3 a piece. That's $7,500. If you did tens, if you did the 12s, you could probably write 20 of those and bring in about close to $5 a pop, 9 to 4,500. Yeah, 450 to $5 each, 9 to 10 grand cash, and write more puts again. You could leverage that direction, and so you'll make more money the higher the stock goes, and you'll be sitting on cash the whole time. Sorry, cash secured puts, not covered calls. Well, see now you see. Everything I just told you is irrelevant. There you have it. Welcome to my line. Okay, so Sharon, you wrote cash secured puts on sevens. I would say buy them back and write 10s or 12s. Still the same strategy. You've got 30 that you can do. We'll see how many you can write. You can't write 30 10s or 12s because they're more expensive to write each. However, yeah, I would look at that. Definitely move up, graduate up, and say, thank you, sir. I'm going to take another. And why not write 10s or 12s for Jan 26? Take the increased cash, leverage up, write as many as you can, and say, thank you. Keep going, SoFi. Just keep on going. It's fine with me. $8.38 a share. Hey, let's go. You never have to own the stock to make money on the stock by writing options. This is the big thing about this channel that a lot of people figure out very quickly. They go, oh my God, I don't need $100,000 to write options. I thought options were only for institutions and pension funds and big hedge funds. I thought million and billion type accounts, millionaire accounts, billionaire accounts was what you needed to be able to write options. I didn't realize with 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 grand, I could write options too and make a nice return on your dough, beating a cash, beating out a bank deposit all to hell, or a treasury note or anything like that. Yes, if you learn how to write put and call credit spreads, which I have lessons on, you'll be able to write credit spreads on NVIDIA with $500. $500. You can write a credit spread on NVIDIA with a $500 bill. I mean, you got $5,000 lying around, you can do 10 credit spread trades on NVIDIA. You can do 5 of one series and 5 of another. You could do 5 calls, 5 puts. I mean, there's all kinds of strategies here. You just have to step up and take some of the lessons I've put out there to understand you don't need $100,000 to write options. No. Start with a few here and a few there and build it up. Can be done, everybody. You're welcome. Thank you all for being here. Where are we at right now? I'm showing Rocket Lab ahead 17 cents to 9.97. It wants to go. SoFi at 8.36, down 3. GameStop 21.13, down 27. Got Matterport at 4.65. I've got 23andMe at 31.5 cents. Spire at 9.87. ATIP sitting at 5.89. Smart Rent at 1.68. We have Apple down 1.64. We got Tesla down $4. Microsoft down 90 cents. Alphabet, the old Google, down 97. Amazon down 5.49. Nvidia up $1. Up $1.07, trying to get to 126. Meta Platforms up 26 cents. Goldman down 23. Cisco down 4. Arc Innovations down 45. Pfizer up $1.21 to 29.79. HPQ up 12 cents. Unity down 49, AI down 23, Adobe down 549. We've got Netflix still at 703, down 1650. IBM down 31 cents. Vanik off 85. Home Depot down 72. Enphase is up 34. Palantir down 59. And Uber's up 55. So mixed kind of market right now, sort of, Rocket Lab wants to go to 10, though. It's 997. It wants to go. We're down 103 on the Dow. That's all we're down. Actually, we're only down 95 on the Dow. The S&P's down 19 and NASDAQ's down 98. These markets are actually coming back up right now. They're recovering. Oil, 75.94, up 156 a barrel today. That's what we've got right now, everybody. How you doing out there? Anybody making money out there? Sharon, you're making money. You made 70 cents on a $2 cash secured put. You can move in now to a $3 or a $5 put, go to 10 or 12, and take some more dough off the table and compound that. Oh, absolutely. Why not? Thank you, Sofi. Wants to go to $9-10 a share. You will be laughing writing those puts. Oh my God. This sucker goes to $11-12. You're going to now roll to $15 cash secured puts. Whoa! The money just keeps coming at you. Yes, indeed. You'll be saying the same thing everyone else says, Sharon. You'll be sitting there going, I didn't write enough of those. Gosh, I wish I'd written 20 more. Oh, I'm really doing well, but God, I don't have enough. Welcome to the party where you're a winner. You've never written enough. What did you say?
Baby steps.
Baby steps, says Auntie Jen. There you go. Baby steps is right. Welcome, everyone, to the party. I'm glad you could make it. Glad you're with us today. We're on the air every day until Thursday. Thursday will be my last show from Zermatt. Friday, we're off the air traveling to Hamburg in Germany. So won't be on Friday, but we'll be on the next Monday from Hamburg, probably on Monday. Yeah, I think we'll be on Monday. Yeah, I think we'll be on the air. We'll have been at the Miniature Museum on Sunday. Yeah, we should be on the air Monday. And Tuesday, I think, is getting on the ship day, if I'm not mistaken. I've been mistaken many times, but let's take a look. The 15th, yeah, the 15th is Tuesday. We'll be getting on the ship on the 15th. We might or might not be on the air on the 15th of October, but definitely the 16th, 17th, 18th, and the next week until Thursday, 21st to 24th of October from the Queen Mary 2, coming back to New York City. And then Jen and I will be at Carmine's on October the 26th. And we will be looking for viewers to join us at Carmine's on October the 26th. A number of you have confirmed your participation, that you'll definitely be coming to the event, and we look forward to you. But if you're going to make it to Carmine's, let us know. All right, lunch is on us. Can't beat the deal. Just got to get there. Thank you, everybody. Next Monday is Columbus Day. Is that a holiday for you guys? Or does it not affect markets? Does anyone know if Columbus Day is a holiday? By the way, can you hear that buzzing in the background? Can you hear that? I can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it. It might be too far away from the microphone, but in any event, Columbus Day, are we open or closed Columbus Day? Anybody let me know if you're looking it up on Google. Are the markets open on Columbus Day? Well, let's see. Yes, the New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ are open Columbus Day, Indigenous People Day, which lands on October 14th. So, yep, the market will be open. I know the market is closed in November. That will be the U.S. Thanksgiving. But, yeah, I'll be on the air. Yep. There you go. Americans just don't get the holidays other people get. Isn't that something? So true. So true. All righty. Rocket Lab tried to get to 10, couldn't do it. Back to 990, although it has been kind of going up 2 steps, down 1, up 2, down 1 all morning. We have AI down 13 cents. We have Rocket Lab down 21, and we've got Sofi up 3 now to 842. Sofi seems to be making a bit of a move here. The high today on Sofi 852. The low was 832. We're now 842, right in the middle of the range for Sofi with 8.1 million traded at the moment. So there you go on Sofi. Okay. Oh, yeah. Larry says it does not affect markets. Okay, fair enough. Columbus Day will not affect the New York Exchange or NASDAQ, which means you option writers will be busy making money from options. There you go. Giddy up, everybody. All right, there you have it. All right, I think that's it. I think we're going to call it a day with all that buzzing going on outside. Thank you for joining us today from wherever you are. Jen and I say thank you for joining us from Zermatt here in Switzerland. We'll be here tomorrow for more fun. If any of you have any comments or questions, send me an email. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button if you can for us, and we appreciate it. The final tally now on thumbs ups and this poll question looks like we have 114 thumbs ups, and they're still coming in. Thank you for that, everybody. And also, thank you to Hostergaard, welcoming you as a new member. Chillin' Dr. Bruce member just joined right now. Thank you, Hostergaard. Welcome and congratulations on that. It's nice to see new members joining up here. The question today was, I will generate more than a certain amount of money from writing options in 2024. 133 people have answered this question. 54% say I will generate more than 10 to 25,000 this year. 23% are saying 25 to 50,000 is what I'm going to generate. 12% of you say 50 to 100,000, and 11% of you are saying I'm generating more than 100,000 a year, Bruce. Writing options. Well done, each and every one. Thank you for answering that poll question. Thank you for the thumbs ups today. Thank you for the knee emojis. Thank you for joining us as a member. Thank you for donations today. Thank you for taking classes. Jen and I have a lot to be thankful for, and we appreciate you. Charlie, thanks, Uncle Bruce. Have a great day, everybody. Ostergaard, yeah, I have been following Bruce since the beginning. I was part of the first class. All right on, Ostergaard. I'm glad you're here. Love your emoji. Thank you, my friend. Lorraine is in the house. I am number 115. Right on, Lorraine. We got those coffee mugs. We still got them with us. They haven't broken yet.
I use them every day.
Jen says she uses them every day. There you go. Thank you. John Anderson. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, John. Thank you all for joining us today. Have a great rest of your day today, everybody. Get really rich out there with those options, dude. Neat. We'll see you here tomorrow. 847 on your Sofi. We're about to break into the high of the day here. We're only 5 cents away on Sofi. It's going up. Let's go to the moon, baby. I love it. I'll see you here for tomorrow morning, everybody. Have a great afternoon and a great evening. And we'll talk to you later. Bye from Zermatt.